Hello, my name is Natalie Harris, and this is your social services training. If you have not done so already, please review the general overview videos. Please also keep in mind of HIPAA. You are not to share your username and or password with anyone. You are to always lock your screen if you are away from your screen, and only look up patient information if it is related to patient care. Today we are using a provider schedule, which is a Unity. This is only for training purposes. You are not to use this provider to schedule patients for at your site, as this is only related to training purposes. In this video, I will show you how to schedule an appointment for your patient. The first thing I would like to do is highlight my Jelly Bean, my S Jelly Bean, and click on Resource Schedule. You will see the calendar to the left here, the providers list here, and resource list here. You will also see the date and the name of the provider. If I wanted to schedule my patient at 10 o'clock a.m., I will highlight that time slot and then double click on that time slot. You will see the appointment screen here. The first thing you need to do is put in your patient information. I will do so by putting in the patient's name. Once you have verified that this is your correct patient, you will click on the patient. You will get a sliding fee pop-up. You will exit out or click on no. You will also get an alerts pop-up. You may review, if needed, and close it out. And as you see, once you have selected your patient, the information has already pre-populated in certain areas. The next thing I want to do is make sure that the facility is correct. You will also see the date of the appointment, the time, the provider, resource, and patient's email address, if any. The next thing you want to do is put in the visit type for this appointment. If I click on this drop-down box, you will initially see multiple visit types. Because this is only related to social services, you will mainly see social services established, social services group, social services initial, and social services new. You may also see My Health GPS visit types as well. Social services established means that a patient has had a visit with a social services provider within Unity. Social services initial means that the patient has not had a social services visit with the provider within Unity. If my patient is new, I will click on social services initial. You'll get a pop-up asking, are you sure you want to make this visit non-billable? Unless instructed by your leadership, always click on yes. The next thing we want to do is put in the reason for the appointment. Do keep in mind that the reason should match the visit type. If I click on the box here, you'll be able to scroll down. You will see social services established and social services new client. And I just want to take a couple of seconds to look at the My Health GPS reasons. Because my patient is social services initial, my reason would be social services new client. Once you are done populating all the required information in the appointment screen, you will come down to click on OK. Next, you'll see the patient on the provider's schedule. If you are working from home and you want to arrive your patient, you can do so by double-clicking on the appointment, clicking on the visit status, and clicking on Arrived. You'll also see other visit types. You'll see Checkout, which means that the patient's progress note has been locked. You'll see a pending appointment, QR Arrived, which means that some sites offer the kiosk machine for the patient to check in. Does not mean that they're ready to be seen. It just lets everyone know that they're in the building. Registration, which means that the patient could be filling out paperwork at the front. Cancel by patient, cancel by the provider, left without being seen, no-show, rescheduled, Unity is closed, or wrong patient. I'm going to put my patient at Arrived and click on OK. And as you see now, the different colors associated with the appointment, you'll see orange, which means that it's social services initial, a new appointment. And then you have green, which means that the patient is now in Arrived and ready to be seen. Once the patient's progress note has been locked, you may now check out your patient. You can do so by double-clicking on the appointment, coming down to the visit status, and clicking on Check Out. Once you are done, click on OK, and you have successfully checked your patient out after you have locked the patient's progress notes.